Imagine this. You're in the middle of filming a reality show with your spouse. The cameras are rolling, the lights are hot, and suddenly, your marriage crumbles right before the world's eyes. What happens next? For Christina Haack, it wasn't just a nightmare, it was real life. But in that storm, the last person anyone expected came to her rescue. Her ex-husband, Tarek El Moussa. This is one of those stories that makes you stop, breathe, and believe in second chances, not at love, but at forgiveness. Stick with me, because this isn't just another celebrity breakup tale. It's about heartbreak, resilience, and an ex-husband who stepped in when no one else could. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button to CelebSpill, where we bring you the most emotional, jaw-dropping, and unforgettable stories from Hollywood and beyond. Christina Haack has lived much of her life in the spotlight, her highs, her lows, and everything in between. But this chapter in her story might just be the most surprising yet. Recently, Christina revealed that when her marriage to Josh Hall fell apart right in the middle of filming their HGTV show The Flip-Off, it wasn't a friend, a family member, or even a co-star who came to her rescue. It was her first husband, Tarek El Moussa. Yes, the same Tarek whose marriage to Christina ended back in 2016 in a painful, headline-making split. The same man she shared years of complicated history with, ups and downs, heartbreak and healing. Yet when Christina needed someone the most, it was Tarek who made the call that changed everything. Christina and Josh Hall's relationship had always fascinated fans. But behind the glitz of reality television, things were unraveling fast. In the middle of filming The Flip-Off, a competition-style show pitting Christina and Josh against Tarek and his second wife, Tarek El Moussa, the cracks in Christina and Josh's marriage became impossible to hide. Tensions spilled onto the set, but the real breaking point happened off-camera. After their final fight, Christina was left devastated, struggling to piece her world back together. That's when Tarek stepped in. Christina recalls, "Tarek told our attorney and told the network for me that Josh would no longer be a part of the show. It was a bold move. Tarek didn't hesitate, didn't waver. He stepped up, not as a competitor, not even as her ex, but as someone who still cared enough to protect her when she couldn't protect herself." The network agreed, but there was one condition. They needed a scene where Christina told Tarek about Josh's exit. What happened next would become one of the most emotional moments ever captured on HGTV when the cameras rolled. Christina expected a simple scene, just an announcement, a confirmation of what viewers already suspected. But what unfolded was far deeper. The two exes sat down face to face, carrying 8 years of history, pain, and unspoken words between them. Christina recalls that the moment stretched for over an hour and a half. The emotions were raw. Everyone, producers, camera operators, crew, found themselves in tears. For the first time, Christina and Tarek forgave each other fully, right there on camera. It wasn't rehearsed, it wasn't scripted, it was real. She says, "Through the years, we've apologized to each other privately, but not like that. I don't think he expected me to go there." To understand just how powerful that moment was, you have to go back to 2016. Christina and Tarek's marriage ended after a harrowing incident when Tarek left their home with a gun, leading to a traumatic chain of events. Their split was messy, painful, and played out in front of millions. But through the years, something shifted. They learned to take accountability, to co-parent with respect, and to slowly rebuild trust. Tarek himself has spoken openly about the darkest time in his life following their split, describing it as physical and emotional hell. He admitted to drinking heavily, struggling with his health, and wrestling with demons he didn't yet know how to fight. And yet today, both Christina and Tarek describe their relationship as the best it's ever been. Now the two not only share a strong friendship, but also a beautifully blended family. Tarek is married to Tarek El Moussa, with whom he shares a young son, Tristan. Christina is now dating Chris LaRocca, and she also shares children with her second husband, Ant Anstead. Together, this extended family is raising 4 children, Taylor, Braden, Hudson, and little Tristan. And perhaps the most heartwarming part, the kids feel safe, loved, and supported by everyone in this blended circle. Christina says, "My kids love that anyone can come over here. It's not weird at all. It's wonderful. For a family that's been through so much pain, that kind of harmony is nothing short of remarkable." Yes, The Flip-Off is a reality show. Yes, it's entertainment. But for Christina and Tarek, the show became something much bigger. It became a mirror, a way to confront their past, to show their kids what forgiveness looks like, and to remind each other that no matter what, family comes first. And perhaps it's proof that not every story of divorce has to end in bitterness. Sometimes it can end in healing. Christina and Tarek's story is one of pain, forgiveness, and unexpected redemption. It proves that even in Hollywood, where relationships often crumble in chaos, grace and second chances are still possible. So what do you think? Could you ever forgive an ex like that? Or is Christina and Tarek's bond one of those once-in-a-lifetime connections that never truly disappears? If you love this story, don't forget to subscribe to CelebSpill for more emotional deep dives into the lives of your favorite stars.